Liverpool accepts £43 million offer. Red Star, Real Madrid seals comprehensive deal. Attention, Liverpool gets green light to sign major Chelsea star. Liverpool expected to confirm interest in impressive striker with club awaiting offer soon. Hello, Reds fan. Let's get into today's news from the greatest club in the world. Real Madrid is about to announce another major signing in this transfer window. French center-back Ibrahima Konaté, currently playing for Liverpool. According to information published by the Spanish outlet Ecatech, the Spanish Giants have already reached a full agreement with the 25-year-old defender who has entered the final year of his contract with the Reds and has rejected 2 renewal offers. This potential transfer represents another heavy blow for Liverpool, who recently lost one of their key stars to the Spanish club. Trent Alexander-Arnold chose not to renew his contract and moved to Real Madrid after the payment of a fee of around £8.4 million. The Spanish side expedited the deal to have the English right-back available for the Club World Cup. Now, the Reds face the risk of losing another starting player. Konaté has reportedly made it clear that his desire is to play at the Santiago Bernabeu and is not considering any other options at the moment. According to Ecatech, Real Madrid is ready to pay €50 million, approximately £43 million, the amount Liverpool is demanding to release the defender. The report also states that the English club has decided to accept the offer after realizing they would not be able to convince the player to sign a new deal. The need to strengthen Real Madrid's defense intensified following the defeat to Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. The loss raised alarms in Valdebebas and led manager Xabi Alonso to request the signing of a reliable centre-back. For Alonso, Konaté brings all the essential qualities to perform at the highest level: physical strength, speed, positioning, and experience in European competitions. The Frenchman has reportedly shown full interest in wearing the white shirt, speeding up negotiations. Although Konaté found his best form again last season, his contract situation had largely been overlooked. Journalist James Pearce of The Athletic had already warned back in May during the Walk On podcast that the defender's future was uncertain. According to Pearce, Konaté returned to top form after an unstable period at the end of the Klopp era, when he lost his place to Jarell Quansah and delivered a disastrous performance in the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park in April. However, under Arne Slot's leadership, the defender regained confidence and showcased his full potential once more, benefiting from the new environment, modern tactical approach, and the Dutch manager's detailed team management. Pearce also emphasized that although the board's focus was mainly on the contract situations of Van Dijk, Salah, and Alexander-Arnold, Konaté's renewal was equally urgent. At 25, the Frenchman still has his best years ahead of him, and replacing a player with his physical dominance and defensive quality would require a costly and risky investment. With the imminent departure of yet another key player, Liverpool is expected to accelerate its search for reinforcements to strengthen the squad and maintain competitiveness under Arne Slot's new management. Konaté's transfer to Real Madrid is expected to be made official in the coming days, marking another chapter in the squad overhaul the Spanish club is carrying out to remain at the top of European football. According to journalist Fabrizio Romano, striker Nicholas Jackson could leave Chelsea in this summer transfer window. The player's possible departure is directly linked to the arrival of 2 offensive reinforcements at the Blues, Liam Delep and João Pedro. With increased competition in the squad and an uncertain future at Stamford Bridge, Jackson is beginning to consider a move, which could represent a great opportunity for Liverpool. Given this scenario, the Reds have the green light to act. If the club acts smartly, this could be a golden chance to sign another Chelsea star who is on the market and could fit perfectly into manager Arne Slot's style of play. It is clear that Liverpool is looking for a new striker. Darwin Núñez's current situation still raises uncertainties. The Uruguayan, although talented, has not managed to establish himself as the expected top scorer since Slot's arrival, and rumors of a possible sale are increasing. The club's management is open to negotiating him, but everything will depend on the offers that appear and the amounts involved. In this context, Nicholas Jackson emerges as a very interesting alternative. Fast, direct, with good finishing ability, and versatile in attack, the Senegalese has qualities that match well with the playing model proposed by Slot. Additionally, his numbers are solid. In the last 2 Premier League seasons, he has contributed directly to 34 goals in 65 appearances, a respectable performance for a young player. Last season, Jackson scored 19 goals in all competitions for Chelsea. The season before, he scored 23 goals. While these are not extraordinary figures, they are consistent enough for a striker who can play alongside names like Mohamed Salah and possibly Florian Wirtz. Considering that Liverpool does not necessarily need a super prolific center forward, but someone who complements the offensive system, Jackson fits this profile well. Another positive factor is his age. At 24 years old, Jackson still has much room to grow. We have even seen cases of players who left Chelsea and reached their career peak at Anfield. With the right environment, good management, and Arne Slot's confidence, Jackson could unlock his full potential at Liverpool. Therefore, if the opportunity really exists, as Fabrizio Romano's information suggests, the Merseyside club should not hesitate. At the right price, Nicholas Jackson could be exactly the reinforcement Liverpool needs to start a new era with full strength in the offensive sector. Liverpool fan, if Nicholas Jackson is really available this summer, would you like to see him wearing the red shirt next season?
One of the main factors that seems to be complicating the negotiation involving Hugo Ecatech this European summer is his high market value. Eintracht Frankfurt, the player's current club, has set the price at around £85 million, approximately 100 million euros, justifying the amount by the remaining contract length and the enormous potential the 23-year-old striker can still develop in the coming years. Despite the high market value, Liverpool remains determined to try to sign Hugo Ecatech. According to Florian Plettenberg of Sky Sports, Eintracht Frankfurt wants to keep the striker with an eye on the Champions League, but is open to offers this month. With 22 goals last season, Ecatech gained prominence after Omar Marmoush's departure and has come to be seen by the Reds as a key piece to strengthen the attack. In the match against Tottenham in the Europa League, Ecatech delivered such a remarkable performance that TNT Sports commentators described him as impressive. Liverpool is searching for a new center forward. Last season made it clear that despite the efforts of players like Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo, who performed well covering for Darwin Núñez's absence, the team needs a natural number 9 with a nose for goal and a constant presence in the box. Núñez, although having his merits, has yet to establish himself as the main offensive reference under Arne Slot's management. The Reds board is even willing to negotiate him, but it depends on the appearance of concrete and financially attractive offers. This is exactly where Ecatech comes in as a strategic opportunity. Besides being young, the Frenchman possesses characteristics very compatible with the fast, direct offensive style Slot intends to implement. Physically strong, quick, with good game reading and finishing ability, he could be exactly what Liverpool is looking for to start a new competitive phase with clear ambitions to win the Premier League again in the 2025-26 season. However, the competition won't be easy. Besides Liverpool, Newcastle has also renewed interest in the striker, and Manchester United continues to monitor the situation. Chelsea, on the other hand, seems to have left the race after signing João Pedro. Still, according to Plettenberg, Liverpool remains one of the most concrete options so far. The transfer market battle for Ecatech is intense, with Eintracht ready to profit and Liverpool urgently needing a new striker. Although the investment will be significant, the potential technical and strategic benefits are even greater. If the deal is completed, Ecatech could become a key offensive leader at Anfield and a symbol of Liverpool's new era under Arne Slot. The big question remains whether Liverpool can outsmart the competition and secure his signing, promising an exciting future for Reds fans. Reds fan, do you believe Hugo Ecatech would be the ideal reinforcement to lead the Reds attack next season? Thank you very much for watching until here. See you next time!